It's been a few months that I've been preparing to thru-hike the Appalachian Trail, and now the time is getting closer and closer. For the next 4 days, I'm hiking the 45-mile Knobstone Trail in southern Indiana to test my gear, build muscle and skill, and make sure I really want to commit to living this way for months on end. Here we are, practice hike number 2 before the Appalachian Trail. It's gonna be cold, it's probably gonna be long, but I need as much practice as I can get. Let's go. Mile 0, here we go. This is Deem Lake behind me. This is where we came swimming a bunch of times when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, I even had some birthday parties here. Good times. Been a lot of climbing for the past couple mile, I guess. It's hard, but I know it won't be anything compared to the mountains. I'm 5.5 miles in and I took a little sit-down break to have a snack. Things are going pretty well so far. I'm mostly just trying to focus on keep going, and not like, oh, this backpack, oh, this hill, just don't think, just hike. That's my goal for the next couple days. First time using my Sawyer Maxi. Just kidding, it's called Sawyer Squeeze. Back where I was filling up my water, I looked at AllTrails, which is a hiking app, navigation, and it looked like a campsite I wanted to go to was a little ways up ahead. But just now I thought, wait, did I have my phone on airplane mode and it wouldn't have shown me my accurate location? Then I checked, and yes, that was that creek where I was filling up. That was the campsite I wanted to go to. But that's okay. There's going to be another campsite sooner or later. I'm just worried because it's going to be 21 degrees tonight, and I want to be able to get into my sleeping bag before the temperature drops. It's going to be so cold. I think this is going to be it. There are a lot of specky balls on the ground and there are roots and it's uneven, but if I go farther I'm going to be closer to the road and it looks on the map like it's going to be hilly terrain and it'll be hard to find a flat spot, so I'm just going to settle for this and try to be as comfortable as possible. What I like is that the sun is still above a ridge for a while and then in the morning the sun will come up. If I was surrounded by hills, it'd be shadier and be colder. So that was my thinking. I had potatoes tonight. Ate them real fast. I'm just trying to hurry. But I used my new stove that I got. It's a pocket rocket. I chose that kind because I've heard of it before. If you didn't see my last video, my old one, just kind of the screw part of it that attaches to the propane just got too stripped and it wasn't attaching properly. So I was like, okay, time to replace it. This one is a lot more light and it boiled water really fast. So, pretty happy with it. The thing I wasn't happy about though was that plus my water filter costed $100. $60 for the stove, $40 for the filter. Definitely getting colder now. I'm already starting to shiver a little bit, but all I have to do is put my stuff away and I'll be good to go ahead and get in my tent. I guess I always forget how much this sucks until I'm in it. I ran in place for a while before getting in the tent. I have hand warmers that I put inside my socks, held in place by a second layer of socks. I brought 2 base layer shirts because I was going to test out which one was colder. Put them both on. I have my mid layer on. I'm using my puffy as a blanket across my legs. Really, I feel a lot better now that I'm in here and everything's settled, but still, it's so cold. I
slept so miserably. I didn't sleep. I mean, I was just laying awake miserable. I was warm enough. I was pretty comfortable, but I just could not fall asleep. It was so frustrating. I was bored. I was frustrated because I knew I would be tired the next day. And I was thinking, I don't even want to do the Appalachian Trail anymore. This sucks. Like, I want to be in a house, watch TV, be warm, get a good night of sleep. Not that I'm like gonna make any decisions right now, but that just sucked so much.
I'm really taking a long time getting ready this morning because my hands keep going numb. Look at this. Someone obviously found it in this creek and then put it here where people passing by would see because it has fossils, some shells, little circly things, little liney things. So cool. Finally lunchtime. The morning has gone really good. I'm doing about 25-minute miles. It's really handy that there's these mile markers on a trail because it really helps with being mindful to pace yourself. And also, if you noticed that sleeping bag hanging over there, I took a minute to set up my bedding and my tent because it had frost on it, so it would be really wet. So I'm trying to get it to dry. Woohoo! 20 miles! Only 5 more until I reach my goal for today. So this looks like camp for the night. This area is flat enough to put a tent. The trail's right there. The sun still has maybe an hour, hour and a half till it goes down. And there are mountains surrounding, or hills surrounding, so I'm blocked from the wind. While today started really hard because of not sleeping, it's been really nice. The whole day really, but right now it's been 40 degrees or so as I've been getting ready for bed. And it's so nice because, I can take the time to think about how can I make my tent as, taut as possible. And how can I do this the best? I'm nervous about am I going to be able to sleep tonight, but I don't know. Just gotta try. Fingers crossed. Well, it's 9:30 and I'm just finishing packing up camp. I guess that's another thing I have to remember is that if you're not constantly telling yourself, go, 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 hurry, 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 in the morning, then it takes forever. And with all these leaves, I spend so much time getting leaves out of my tent. I think that's probably what slowed me down besides not hurrying. I spent all that time rolling that up just to realize it would fit better in my backpack if I let my backpack compress it down instead of its pouch. Let's go. I stopped for lunch earlier than I was planning to because I am just so tired today. And the hills are really harder today. There's a lot more hills, I should say. It's cloudier, so I just don't feel that energetic. I'm just tired and hurting. I was just crossing over this log when, as I was swinging my legs around, I decided to just sit down, take a break while I'm here. I've already passed my 7th mile by 2 o'clock, so I'm about on track like I was yesterday, but I'm just so exhausted. Like I was saying the first night, I kind of just want to be sitting on a couch somewhere doing nothing. Sometimes an idea sounds more fun than it is in actuality. Not even fun, but just manageable. You can get through it. The mile 40 marker is just down there, so that means I am at camp for tonight. Pretty nice place, huh? I'm so proud of myself. Today was really, really tough, but somehow I got 15 miles done. Now it is going to rain tonight, so I need to bear that in mind as I'm setting up camp. That was awesome. I was thinking I'm getting used to carrying my umbrella. At first I didn't like it's just such an odd shape to carry on my backpack, but now I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to ducking underneath trees and making sure my umbrella isn't getting caught. What a good end to the day. It really didn't rain that much, and it's not even freezing tonight. But as a whole, it was a pretty hard day. And between that and the first night saying, I don't even want to do the Appalachian Trail anymore, I'm not really having second thoughts. I'm just very realistic about, I know there's going to be good days and bad days. But with that, if it's a bad day, you just got to know happiness will find you along the way. That's what it did today. It started raining again, which was pretty cool because I woke up sometimes during the night and I was like, oh, listening to the rain while I'm warming my tent. It's going to be tricky to pack up and get going, but it's not coming down that hard, and my plan is just to pack everything up I can right now and then put my tent and my sack, which will be very wet, on top of my bag, so the wet stuff doesn't get the dry stuff wet. But even if worse comes to worse, I am getting out of here today, so I am so glad to be on the trail. All that stuff is taken care of, and I can just hike and start warming up. Mile 45! Yes! Man, this trail's awesome. So rewarding. How cool! Knobstone Trail, baby! Oh, well, there's a giant tree in the way. I'm a little lost now. Okay, maybe not time to celebrate yet. Oh, look at this. A nice sign to tell you, go through the tree, y'all. Taking a million years to get to the end of the trail, but look who I saw walking. My dad! We are close to the end. What a sight. Finally at the parking lot, and there's that sign saying we're at the northern terminus. Cheers, Dad.
Cheers, Maddie. Good hike.
Thank you. Here's to another adventure down and more to come.
Many more to come. Don't forget that part.